Or you can just be a little more outgoing and just hit people up and just go like,
hey, saw you in my lecture, you wanna like talk sometimes, you know?
I don't know, that was really awkward. Please don't do that. My skin is terrible. Hello friends, welcome to my channel, and today we're going to be talking about my university again. A couple of days ago I posted a story on my Instagram and I asked you guys what are some FAQs or any questions that you guys have about UST that you want me to answer, and I have received a lot of responses, and I'll try to answer questions that you guys have about UST. So first question is, what is your major? Right now I have a major in biotechnology and I am minoring in PBS, which stands for psychological and behavioral sciences. Right now I'm in the life science division, and for us it's a little different. Our exact major is determined after fall semester, and it's a little complicated, I understand, but I just know that I really want to do biotech, and that is probably the only stream that I'm going to go in. So I just keep it simple, and whenever anyone asks, I always say that my major is biotechnology. What do you expect? Well, there are a lot of different things in this ask, and it'll take me way too long to go through them in this video. However, I have other videos that are up that's part of my UST series where I do go through some of them, and including hall life, uni life in general, how students interact with each other, etc. So if you're interested in that, please go watch my other videos later. How to make friends. So there's a lot of way to make friends at HKUST. I know it's a little difficult now because fall sem is going to be online. However, there are still a lot of opportunities that freshmen have in order to make friends. For example, you can join O programs, which is the shorter version of O camps that we have online now. You can also still join societies where you meet like-minded people who enjoy the same things as you. You can make friends through orientation days for your own school or your hall. I remember that when I first came to UST, there was this orientation day for a science school, and they called it a party, and it was pretty much 3 hours of just having fun with each other, and that's where I got to meet quite a few people as well. So yeah, any gatherings where you can just meet new people, I feel like those are really good opportunities, and you can always just join these activities. You can also make friends through peer mentors, and peer mentors are people who are already currently studying in UST. Peer mentors are pretty much just here to guide you and answer your questions, and also try to give you a head start in UST life, which I think that's pretty good. You can always contact them. Peer mentors are always people who are extremely enthusiastic and outgoing, and I bet that you can become friends with your peer mentors too. Any tips for course registration? Well, first off, you'll be prereqed into some courses that you need for your major. And you don't need to do that personally. Your advisor would do that for you. And course registration dates are currently not out yet for fall 2020. But I know that they'll be out soon. Probably around mid-August, they'll tell you when you're allowed to register for courses. Probably around late August would be the time for you to enroll into courses that you want to take. For every semester, you should have at least 12 credits. That is the basic minimum if you want to have a proper learning experience. And I know some of you have asked me before and you guys were a little confused about the credit system. So most courses only take up 3 credits. Some do take up 4, and that is based on how many hours of classes you have per week. And so for example, if you have 2 lessons a week and each lesson is an hour and a half, then that is in total 3 hours a week, therefore 3 credits. Okay, does that make sense? You would need 12 to 18 credits per semester, especially in your first or second year, because that's when you're trying to get through all the basic things that you maybe haven't learned yet in high school, or things that are required for your major, etc. If you plan your registration well, you can have 1 to 2 days off. So just 1 or 2 days of just no classes if you plan it well. So remember to check your SIS, and you can start planning and seeing what courses you want to take for fall semester. I'll leave a few links down below that might help you guys with that. So yeah, please check out the description later. If you guys have any other questions regarding course registration, or you feel like I didn't explain it well enough, please comment down below or DM me on Instagram, and I'll try my best to explain it properly to you. How to get a 4.0. I'll get back to you as soon as I do get a 4.0. Getting a 4.0 is actually really difficult, especially in UST, as HKUST is an extremely competitive university. Everyone here is both smart and hardworking, so it's really difficult to compete against each other. And another problem is that a lot of the courses, most of the courses, are graded on a curve. There are times when an average is an 80%, so an 80% would be a B, 95% is an A, so on and so forth. So a lot of the times, especially when courses are slightly more difficult, or they're just not a course that you personally like or enjoy, there's a very high chance that you cannot get an A. So it is very difficult. There are a lot of very, very good people in this university. So yeah, it's a little stressful, but yes. Best canteen, or just the ranking of them all. Okay, so canteen wise, there are 3 big or main canteens at UST, and those include LG1, LG7, and LSK canteen. LG1 and LG7 is in the main building. LSK is what we call our business building, where most of business school people are, and that canteen is located there, which is a little far away. I personally always go to LG1 because it is the closest one, and also I just like the food at LG1 more. But I know that a lot of my local friends do not like eating at LG1 due to political reasons. I've never really tried LSK food though, but I think it's pretty good because usually when I go to Ebenezer's, which is right next to LSK canteen, I would say that there's quite a few people there. It's just far from me, so I don't really go there to eat. Are all the guys in UST simps? Just because it is a stereotype, it doesn't mean that every UST guy is a simp or an incel or anything. As I've mentioned in previous videos, I don't think UST is a toxic or a very dry place, which is what a lot of people do think of UST. However, there are a small but very vocal group that complain about being single or not being able to get girls or something like that. Majority of the boys at UST are just normal people, and they have normal relationships, they have normal love lives. It's just that when you are in a campus that is so competitive and everything is based, a lot of things are based on your academics, there are going to be people who don't really have a social life, therefore start to become incel-like or become simps, or just have a very bad view on romantic relationships. People like this will always exist, no matter what university you go to, especially at our age, where we're just trying to find ourselves and become adults. So yes, it's kind of unavoidable, but to answer the question, no, not all the guys in UST are simps. yeah. Hi, my whole chair. Yes. Hi. For all of the people who don't understand what that sentence means, the definition of ch is it's to describe someone or something that is demanding a lot of your time and energy, and attention and effort. Yeah, UST is like that. It demands a lot of your time and your energy, and you need to work very, very hard. But there's also a chance that your hard work will not pay off. University, especially in Hong Kong, is not like high school. You do not have a structure. In high school, you would have a structured lesson, and you'll know that you're gonna have exactly this many hours of studying every day, and you know that you have to do your homework, you know when it's due, you can ask your teacher any question in the world and they will answer you. UST is not like that. Structure is not given to you. At UST, you have to force yourself to work hard. You're put in an environment with a lot of other people, and you have to balance your social life and your work or study life very, very well. Especially if you want to get very good grades or just good grades. That is just how it is. It's just more pronounced in UST because everyone is so competitive here, and this is a really good school. But just remember that grades do not define your worth. They do not define everything. Remember you should have fun too, and like try not to get too consumed or overwhelmed by UST. Yes. How is the course load at UST, and how many courses does one usually take in a semester? So I've already kind of answered this question previously. So as I said, you're supposed to take 12 to 18 credits, and each course is usually worth 3 and sometimes 4 credits. So that would mean that per semester you should have 4 to 6 courses. Having more than 18 credits is called overloading, and you can overload if you want. However, that usually requires approval from your academic advisor, but on average, especially if you will be transferring credits from, for example, IB or A levels, 4 to 6 courses a semester is going to be totally fine. So yeah, that is all I have for you guys today. If you guys want me to do another FAQ on HKUST or anything else, or you guys have any other video ideas, please don't be scared to comment or find me on Instagram at ChloeBroBro. I always reply, as you guys know. So yeah, please give me more video ideas. I am running out of ideas. Yeah. So if you vibe well with this video, please remember to give it a like. And if you vibe well with me, then please consider subscribing to my channel. I'm very happy to help you guys on your journey at HKUST based on my own experiences. And also, if you might have noticed, I do film in different locations every single video, and I think I just found the perfect spot in my room where the lighting is good and you can see my face clearly, and my background is not overly disgusting. So yeah, if you guys have any other suggestions, ideas, criticisms, comments, anything, please don't be afraid to come find me, and I will
accept what you give.
Because I care about every one of my subscribers. Yes, because you guys are my friends now. So I guess I'll just see you guys in the next one. Bye!